Honkai Star Rail is a game about murdering your enemies with the utmost efficiency. So that begs a question. Can you beat Honkai Star Rail without attacking a single thing? So before we get into the run, we need to go over the rules. And the rules are quite simple. The first being that I am not allowed to use any basic attack on an enemy or skill that does damage directly to the enemy. This applies to support characters as well, but not story or trial characters because I can't remove them from my party. And yeah, the damage restriction for the skill means that I'm only allowed to damage enemies via counters, which are follow attacks that come from getting damaged. I'm also allowed to deal damage via ultimates. Now, ultimates are allowed because it's like a punching bag that you hit so hard that it goes 180 and hurts you. And that's basically what's happening with the ultimate generation coming from enemy damage or me using the skill, which just means I'll get hit by an enemy. The second rule is that I'm not allowed to attack enemies in the overworld. And the third rule is that the run starts after the Herder Space Station Trailblaze quest, because the reason for this is when you're in this quest, you are basically forced to have a specific party during the entire quest. You can switch to March, but if you ever move anywhere, it's just gonna switch you right back. Now, those are the rules. Let's get going on to the challenge. Upon arriving in Belobog Snow Plains, I immediately encountered my first major deadly roadblock, Japard. When we first try to start our fight with Japard, we are faced with our first obstacle, and that is a group of Silvermane guards. There are two sets of Silvermane guards, but your skill points won't refresh between the rounds of Silvermane guards, so you gotta kill them all in one go. Each of them have 215 HP and 300 defense. Right now, we don't have enough damage to kill them, so we gotta first increase our damage. So first things first, we need to level up March to the fullest of our abilities. We can equip a light cone, increase our level. So, after all that, let's try running the Japard fight now and see what we can... Oh. Yeah, I still don't have enough damage to beat the enemies in the Japard fight. Well, let's simply just go back to Herder Space Station. Oh, I can't kill anything in Herder Space Station either. So, I'm really left with nothing to do. But, thankfully, we have a saving grace. For whatever reason, upon arriving into Belobog for the first time, a pivotal thing happens. That's right, a Calx is opened before the Japard fight, which will allow us to infinitely grind character and Trailblaze XP. There's just one problem. I can't clear the Calx in my current state. March simply does not have enough damage to get rid of all of the bats. But this is where the most pivotal part of the run comes into play. Support characters. Support characters will allow me to be able to use characters that I wouldn't normally be able to have access to at this point, partially due to the fact that I have no steady supply of Stellar Jades. And the one character that would help me the most at this moment would happen to be... That's right, Sparkle is pivotal to progressing this run, simply due to the fact that she is actually purely SP positive. By running Sparkle into a team with a support character, I will be able to passively generate more skill points than I will be using by using skill points every turn for the entire duration of a fight, which will make it so that I will be able to complete the Calx without having to use a single basic attack. And the fact that I'm able to complete this Calx is incredibly important because it allows me to get a continuous source of Trailblaze XP. But what am I grinding for? Well, as it turns out, there are 2 points in terms of Trailblaze XP that I need to get to. The first is Trailblaze level 17, which will get me access to a set of 3-star relics. The second level that I need to get to is level 20, as this will allow me to buy 4-star relics from the Herder Space Station shop. Relics are necessary for me even having a chance at being able to complete the Japard fight, as right now, I don't really have a lot of options for increasing my damage, and as such, my real only hope is relic stats and maybe a crit damage roll, as even a singular crit damage roll can turn the tides, as it doesn't really matter how many times I have to try for that 1% chance. So long as that chance exists, it would make it possible. In order to first be able to do this Japard fight, I need to start grinding for Trailblaze XP so I'm able to get these relics. These runs on the calcs take a while. I'm just cycling. And I gain about 300 Trailblaze XP per rotation. So I'm really struggling to get this XP. And it's going to take a while to get it. And I'm just checking right now. Oh my gosh, it took a month to be able to get that. And so anyways, during this period of me grinding for calcs, I actually got something pretty important to the run. You see, on the character warps, there are 2 5-star characters that I want. One is Bailu and one is Bronya. Bailu isn't really that important, but Bronya is. These characters are really good because they're the only characters that don't attack with their skill. Anyways, I got Bronya, and she's not that important right now. What is important is the relics. And I just so happened to hit level 17. Now that we have AR 17, we can now go to the parlor car and get our relic set. I don't know if this relic set is enough to beat Japar, but we'll see. We might still have to grind for TL20. Oh, it's definitely progress. All right, March. Let's go. Best girl. Wait, can I? I can't equip relics. Oh my god. I can't equip relics. Oh. There are still some methods that I can use to get more damage. And the first is getting a better light cone that I can use. The light cone I use isn't even the path that March uses. So maybe if I get a good light cone, it'll be a lot better. And the ones that I'm looking at right now is Adventurine's light cone, as it increases your crit damage and it applies vulnerability, both of which will be pivotal in reaching the damage threshold that I need. All right, we're at Soft Pity. Let's see if we get it. Yep, we hit Soft Pity. Let's go. Come on, give me the light cone. If I don't get the light cone, I'm kind of fucked. I really need this to be the Adventurine light cone or I am like just completely done. Come on. Okay, thank God. Okay, that's really good that I got that. I was really worried about that. But yeah, we got the light cone. That's really good. Let's go. We got the light cone. Okay, now that we have the Adventurine light cone, we can finally begin our fight with Japar. And that starts with the Silverman guards. I probably use shield here. I should be able to do enough damage to kill them. And these guys are getting destroyed. We're one-shotting them. One shot. Almost one shot, but not really. And we have the proper level and damage, so we're just breezing through these guys. These guys are mincemeat. Easy. Almost forgot to use my ult. Alright. And there they are. They're all dead. Alright, now is time for the real fight. Japard. Japard is a really interesting fight because it's different from what a lot of people are used to in mock and simulated universe. For instance, this Japard in tutorial only needs to get to 30% HP before the fight ends, so we don't really need to do as much damage as it initially appears. The start of the fight always has a Silverman guard at Japard's side, and his first course of action is attacking March twice in a row. Very mean. And then he will summon another enemy on his next turn, and also apply a shield at the same time. His following turn, he will basic attack again, and then his next turn, he will basic attack twice in a row. And then after that, he does an enhanced attack and a basic attack, but I'll be out of skill points by then, so it doesn't really matter. Another important thing that I need to do is I need to make sure my ultimate is up by the time I start my fight with Japard, just so I can get that little bit of extra damage in. So I need to farm the Silverman guards a little bit beforehand. In addition, I don't really want to freeze any of the guards in the first phase or the second phase because it'll decrease the amount of times I'm getting attacked. And as such, I'll be gaining less ult charge. Now, onto the fight with Japard. All right, let's go. We're on Japard now. Double attack. Oh, I need to fast forward this. Double attack me. All right, let's see how much damage we're doing. Don't start with the ultimate, but it's fine. I just got installed. 250, that's okay. 9% is decent. One shot the guard is good. Shield, attack, I'm fine. Okay. This isn't looking good, but also I haven't applied Vuln to Gepard. Maybe if I apply Vuln, it'll be a bit better. But I don't know. This isn't looking that good. I'm not dealing that much damage. Do bajillion damage. 1 bajillion. There's Vuln. 1 bajillion damage. Okay, I don't think this is enough. So the light cone isn't enough to solely defeat Gepard. So even if I crit everything, this Gepard has about 1,800 HP, and we need to get him down to 540 HP. Without a light cone, assuming max crits, I'm going to be dealing to 65% of his HP. And with the light cone, I'm going to be dealing to 52% of his HP. With S2, I'm going to be dealing to about 50% of his HP. And this is even accounting for defense, because I don't know to calculate defense. I'm just being right. So I don't think it's possible, even with the light cone, to kill Gepard here, even if I win the lottery. So what am I left to do? March's Eidolons are actually really good ways to increase our damage. And they really are only method left to increase our damage. Her Eidolon 1 doesn't really do anything. However, it's her Eidolon 2 that's really good, and it has a hidden effect. When it says it's granting a shield, it actually grants March's special shield that she grants via her skill. And this is really strong because with her granting a shield, this will happen at the start of the fight transition with Gepard. And so when Gepard attacks me twice at the start of the transition, it will hit him twice with a follow-up attack. Whereas if I had just had the shield at the end of the fight with the first round, it wouldn't have that effect. Her Eidolon 3 is ultimate and basic attack, but we will not be using basic attack. And her Eidolon 4 is really good. It gives us more counters for us to use, and it increases our counters based on our defense. So these are really, 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 really good. And it will allow us to do a lot more damage. Her Eidolon 5 is just more damage. Her Eidolon 6 does nothing. So now that we know our only path forward is to get Eidolons for March, we need to start farming Stellar Jades so we can get her when the banner comes. Now that I have the Aventurine Lycone, I'm actually able to do the calcs all on my own without needing to use a support character, so that'll make grinding a lot easier. And so all this left to do is to go and explore for Stellar Jades. There really isn't that many Jades that I have access to, so I'm just gonna show you probably the funniest Jade that I got, which is in Herta Space Station. All right, run towards me. Yo, I'm attractive. Come. All right. Let's go! All right, I can't beat that, but we got the Trotter. Let's fucking go. The one Stellar Jade. The problem with getting Stellar Jades is, where am I getting them from? I don't have a continuous supply of Stellar Jades because I don't have the daily missions unlocked yet. So the only source of Stellar Jades I have are limited to chests that I can access in Herta Space Station and the Daily Mail. However, I have found another source of Stellar Jades that actually is infinite. All right. We need March. Come on, give us March. All right. March. Come on, March. March. March, come on. Give me one March. Please. March. All right, March. Let's go! Let's go! That's one. Dang, dude, I wonder how I got this many on Eric shards. It's kind of whack. All right, give me March. Let's go! Second March. Let's go. No March. No March. Third March. Let's go. One more. Come on, one more March. I don't care. Give me March. Let's go! We got March! Let's go. W. W. Let's fucking go. That's a W. Let's keep going. Let's use all of it. Five marches. This is gaming. This is gaming. Let's go. That's a W. That's the biggest W I've ever hit in my life. And I have enough for when March comes back. Let's go. W, W.
My past is gradually coming to light. My past is gradually coming to light. My past is gradually coming to light. My past is gradually
Damn right.
coming to light.
Damn right.
My past is gradually coming to light.
Damn right. Damn straight. We got the God tier March build. They can't beat me. Let's run it. They can't beat this March build. It's too powerful. It's too strong. Let's run it. Do I proper ult charge? I don't care. This is gonna kill everything. This March build is too crazy.
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Hey, where are you
Dead in one hit? Oh, not dead.
running into me? Phew. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. My turn.
Oh, let's go. This is such good cycles. And if I'm right... I should counter Japard because I regain shield at start.
I, Japard Landau,
Let's go.
of the Silver Mane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect. Relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. Tough luck. Here!
Resistance is futile.
You can't run! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. My turn. Phew!
Our position is solid.
Go away. Try that again.
Stand proud, Japard.
In the name of preservation.
Stand proud, Japard.
Suspect.
You are strong. Let's fucking go. W. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Yes. W. And who says gambling isn't worth it? That's a big W. Massive W. L. Japard. L. Get fucked. Let's go. Yeah, I kind of popped off there. Throughout all of heaven and earth,
Outsiders.
I alone
Follow me.
am the luckiest
Lullaby
gambling
lies
one.
Beyond this blizzard.
The adventuring light cone. A C5 march
Welcome
in
to
100 poles.
The city of preservation.
I don't care, Japard. You are getting sent to the... I don't care, Japard. You are getting sent to the presentation because you are a slideshow. This is a fucking slideshow. What? Oh, what the hell is this? Somebody upload the PM. Oh, just... After defeating Japard, I continued the main quest for Belobog, and after escaping guards trying to arrest me, I ended up in the back streets, where I was able to actually unlock an elite chest after I defeated a couple of enemies, which was pretty good. I was kind of happy I got this elite chest. And after completing the back streets, where you really didn't have to fight anything, I encountered the final blockade before me, and that is Bronya. At the end of the back streets, you are attacked by Bronya. Bronya is actually really similar to Japard in the fact that before you can fight them, you need to first complete a wave of Silvermane guards, and after which you begin your main fight with them. Secondly, Bronya attacks way more frequently than Japard due to the fact that she actually advances herself a lot more than Japard. But the biggest worry that we really didn't have to deal with is March 7th freezing her. As Japard had a frost resistance, however, Bronya does not. So it's actually very likely that I'm going to be able to freeze her, and that is bad because if I ever freeze her, the amount of damage that I deal will simply not be enough to kill her. So the key to winning this battle is actually getting unlucky, as I don't want freeze to proc on Bronya a single time. So this fight is much more of a fight of trial and error than anything, and eventually, I finally got this run.
Back off. Go away. Onward. You're annoying.
I messed up this. I should have used my ult as soon as I got it. I messed up the cycle. That's on me. I messed up the cycle. I'm garbage. Why does the damage vary? Why is it sometimes 153, 157? Alright, give me another crit.
Fight with me.
We had no vault.
Gotta try hard.
Don't freeze, 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 don't freeze. Let's go. Crit. Let's go!
Stop right there.
Crit. Don't freeze, 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 don't freeze. Bro, did her ult just miss?
Try that again. Go away. Onward. You're annoying.
Alright, use it immediately. Don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. Let's go.
Stop right there. You can't run.
Easiest Bronya of my life.
After defeating Bronya, there weren't any obstacles left for me to face in the first Trailblaze quest, and I was finally able to complete it, gaining salvation in finally getting access to daily missions.
That's where I'll leave off today's episode of Pacifist. We have defeated Japard and Bronya, and we have gotten access to Infinite Stellar Jades. Let's go. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I am $150 in debt.